So Bambi spoke nicely to one grumpy owl, who answered quite wisely with rather a growl. "Run that way, my boy, till you come to a lake, and there you'll discover the trail you should take. But hurry, keep racing as long as there's light, or you will be caught in the woods overnight." They thanked the wise owl, and as fast as they could, they started to race to the lake in the wood. A mole stuck his head out and stopped the whole race, when Thumper, not seeing him, stepped on his face. Then Bambi bent down very close to the mole, whose head was still sticking up out of the hole. "We're sorry," said Bambi. "That was a mistake. Can you tell us how we can get to the lake?" The mole cleaned her whiskers and blinked at the light, and not even answering, sank out of sight. A squirrel jumped down from the trunk of a tree. He said, "I can tell you, just leave it to me. Stop wondering which of the trails you should take. Just follow your nose, and you'll come to the lake." And since that was all he could take time to say, he picked up an acorn and hurried away. They followed their noses and raced on ahead, and there was the lake, as the squirrel had said. On top of a lily pad, almost unseen, sat something quite lumpy and shiny and green. Said Bambi, "What are you?" and leaped to a log. The lumpy thing answered, "Redeep, I'm a frog." "We're lost," Bambi said. "Can you show us the way?" "Redeep," said the frog, and that's all he would say. The frog's 20 cousins, 9 sons and a daughter, swam up to the top and jumped out of the water. All over the lake there were frogs by the heap, all jumping and splashing and croaking "Redeep." Just then a young otter took Bambi aside and showed him a mudbank where otters could slide. "I'd love to watch longer," said Bambi. "You're great, but we must go home, for it's getting quite late. We're lost and we know it. Which way should we go? Just how can we find our way home? Do you know?" "Of course," said the otter. "It's easy as pie. Just follow this bank. Just follow this brook and you'll be there. Goodbye." So Bambi kept running and Thumper kept hopping. The 2 tired friends hurried home without stopping. Some fish swam beside them and cried to each other, "Hooray! Bambi's found the way home to his mother." His mother at home had been worried and missed them, but now she was happy and hugged them and kissed them. "Although we were lost, we are home," Bambi said. "I thought I would never see you or my bed." "That's silly," said Thumper. "You're only a kid. I told you I'd get you back home, and I did." That night in his home in the wood, dark and deep, as Bambi was dreaming, he said in his sleep, "A fish is a swimmer, an otter's a slider, a bear is a climber, a bird is a glider, a skunk is a walker, a frog is a jumper, and also a hopper, like our little Thumper."